Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcome you to my series Iconology and Temple Architecture Perspectives. In the contest, we visit multiple temples. I personally go, I take photographs, I analyze it from temple architecture and iconographic details. Sometimes it is not possible to do it on the spot, so we take photographs or videographs, we bring it back and we analyze them in detail. In similar context, we are going to visit today Kerala. We are going to go to Kanyakumari. And when you are coming from Kanyakumari to Thiruvananthapuram, you will find a small place like Suchindram. It's a small place, but if you see, it is extremely rich as far as temple heritage and iconography is concerned. It has got a wonderful temple which can be called as one of the glorious and the largest temple in Kerala. It is spread over more than 2 acres. It has got multiple shrines, and if you go inside, you'll find all reflections of all, maybe possibly of Vijayanagar, though it is constructed by Nayakis. So it was under the ruling of Nayakis, but after all, who were Nayakis? They were also the something you can call as they had a same temple iconography as that of the Vijayanagar. So you'll find a lot of influence of them over it. You'll find large gopuram, you'll find musical pillars, which was a specialty of them, and also many more things. Okay, let's get going and find it out. We'll go to Suchindram, that is near Kanyakumari, and we'll find out what is so special in this one of the oldest temple in Kerala. Now, Suchindram is one of amongst the 108 Shiva temple reserved by Hindus in the Kerala. Before Kanyakumari district was merged, as you know, it was a separate district with Tamil Nadu. The temple and the surrounding were a part of the kingdom of Travancore. It is dedicated to the Trinity, that is Shiva, Vishnu and Brahma. So it's a fusion form where all these three deities are in a combined form or same form, and thus a place of great and unique aspects, religious significance to the Hindus. The original structure of the building was built along 9th century by the Chola dynasty. So see where the roots are. Chola dynasty at the 9th century, they started this temple. So maybe initial Garbhagrahas and all that of one of these 32 temple were by the Cholas. Later expansions were by the Thirumalai Nayak. Basically what we believe is the basic structure of few of the Garbhagrahas were by the Cholas and remaining were by the Nayakis and the king of Travancore. The temple complex is spread around 2 acres, has 2 towers called Gopurams. It's a specialty of Vijayanagar, and they are also called gateways, but not we will call them as Gopuram only. And 30 shrines with the temple. It has got 2 unique features. One thing is a very large idol of Lord Hanumana, and that as one more is a large Nandi also here. The eastern tower has got 11 stories and is 44 meters tall, 135 feet almost approximately. Now the temple has numerous shrines, with those of the Hanuma being the most prominent because it is one of the largest Hanumana idol. It is around say 32 feet. The temple has 6 deities. It has got 6 daily rituals. At what time they are? They are in between 5:30 to 9, and many yearly festivals on its calendar, with the festival during Margazi, or you can call it as Margashirs, being the most prominent. The present masonry structure was built during the Chola dynasty, I told you. It was started in 9th century, while the latter, I told you, is by the Nayakas and the Maharaja of Travancore. The place has got the name of Suchindram from the Thala Purana. Thala Purana is one of the Hindu mythology. And the legend has a king of Devas. Who was king of Devas, or who is supposed to be king of Devas? Is Indra. He got relieved of his sins in this place. That's why the name Suchi. The term Suchi from the Suchindram derives from the Sanskrit meaning is the purity. There is a 22 feet long Hanumana. It is excellently carved in a single stone. So you can imagine the height of temple. If the idol is 22 feet, the Sabha Mandap, everything has to be tall. But there are multiple shrines. Some of them are tall, some of them are shorter. The pillars are there and they produce musical notes. If you have to imagine, it is a 22, might be slightly less as far as musicals are concerned. Total height is 22. Out of that, musical portion may be less than that, but that produces different notes, and it is said that during the puja rituals of this temple, the music was by these musical stones with a chandan stick, sandalwood stick. The Navaratri Mahamandap is the name of Mahamandap. Was built during 16th century and has a typical wooden structures like Kerala temples. That is, we call as temple architecture of Kerala, and is also known for its quality of workmanship and the stones. So there are two types of architecture you'll find. One thing is of stone and another is of the wood. Both are its master. Then musical pillars, yes, it's a specialty again of the Vijayanagar. So Gopuram, musical pillars, no doubt has got influence of Vijayanagar. It is more than 18 feet in height. Then these were the design highlight of these temple rounds. They are in the Alankar Mandap area. The different mandaps have got different names and they emit sounds of musical note. We have tried it. Unfortunately, photography is not allowed. That's why we do not have any records with us. But we have seen it, we have heard it, and we have tried it. There are additional 1035 pillars with carvings of the area known as the dancing hall. Every temple has got a Nritya Mandap or a Sabha Mandap. It was used for the evening gatherings or the social functions. The current temple was renovated by the Nayaka kings in 17th century. They have also got certain things. If you have visited particular Chola temples, then Tanjavur, you will find a lot of work of Nayakas, and which is the original one. But they had an influence of Vijayanagar on them. The main deity here is Lord Shiva, Vishnu and Brahma in a single form called as Sthanumalayam. This 17th century temple is famous for architectural grandeur. You can see it, you can keep in your mind, but you cannot document it. Here you will find also a Hanumana, the Anjaneya statue of 22 feet in height, and it is carved in a single black granite. It is one of the tallest statue of Sri Hanumana in India. It is also historical interest that statue was buried within the temple till 1740. It may be that because it was buried till 1740, it has survived. So subsequently it was taken out and people started worshipping it. And we have forgotten it till 1930. 1930 was the time when it was taken out. There is also a Nandi statue made up of mortar and lime, which is 13 feet tall and 21 feet long. Look at the large size. Is one of the biggest Nandi in India. There are also various scenes from Ramayana and Mahabharata. This is the typical styles of, actually, you can call this South Indian style, you can call Vijayanagar style, or we can call as a Nayak style. Then depicting various pillars, there are different scenes of Ramayana and Mahabharata depicted on the different pillars, and you can really enjoy them. Now, again here, photography is not allowed, so you have to go outside the temple. These photographs are taken from outside temple. You cannot take from the inside. And you are seeing the entrance of the temple, and immediately right side to it, you will find a pushkarni or a talab. It is a water reservoir. And outside you are finding are the rathas. Now these chariots are wooden and they are pulled by the people during the festivals. Look at the size of it, look at the wheel size, and then you will imagine what should be the grand size of it. And it was pulled by people with the ropes. So I have to take myself as a selfie so that I can cover the temple and get the photographs. But you can imagine how much gorgeous it is. If the entrance is so large, this is the Ratha. And this is in front of the temple, you will find it. Usually it is for the Nandi Mandapam. It is an additional Mandapam in front of the main temple. Earlier it might be a single complex, but now it is into two portions. Looking at the wheel size, you can make out what should be strength and the height and the gorgeousness of this Rath. Beautiful, beautiful art. Beautiful carvings. It's a wooden one. People pull it. The wheels are rotating. Though it is of large size. So during the festival season, it is done. Now here you are seeing the Gopuram from the distance. Look at the gorgeousness, wonderfulness. And next to it is the water reservoir. To the right side of the Gopuram. See how beautiful it is. And with that, we are coming to end of this wonderful temple introduction. I'm sure when you will go there next time, you will remember all this lecture, and you will keep in mind, because you cannot photograph, you cannot document whatever you see inside. With this is Dr. Anil Joshi logging off. Till we meet next time, goodbye, good luck, and take care.